Hello YouTube, it's been a while since I've been able to say that. I've kind of been busy working and doing some other stuff. Uh, so I've got something new to introduce to you guys. It is not any kind of tech, it's not doing a review on someone else's product. It is introducing my new tabletop RPG called NARU Tower. This game is very similar to something that would be like the anime Sword Art Online or the anime Log Horizon, where you are stuck in a game. Uh, I'm going to be talking about that more in episode 1. This is technically episode 0, but let me introduce the characters to you guys that you guys are going to be a few characters that you guys are going to be seeing in episode 1 and probably for the rest of this season. So first character I'm introducing you to is Havoc. Havoc is a fairy rogue. Havoc is a male and is 30 years old, 6'2", weighs 185 pounds. Yes, this is a pretty big fairy. He has blue eyes and silver hair, and his skin color is light blue. He mostly uses a dagger. That's what he has like his best proficiency in. And I have my characters do short-term and long-term goals to help me kind of dictate how the story goes and kind of, put it to where the players can benefit from it. His short-term goal is to assassinate as many people as possible, and long-term goal is to become an assassin. Next is Slade Henson. Slade is an elf ranger. He's a male. He's 25 years old, 6'7", 230 pounds. This is a big dude. And it is weird because elves are usually small. This one's not too small. Figures. He's dark gray hair, red eyes, and his skin color is white. He mostly uses a sniper bow, and that's what he's very proficient in. Slade's short-term goal is to become an awesome sniper. Long-term goal is to escape the Matrix, which means escape the game. Next is, and lastly, is Karn. Karn is a human ranger, a male, age 23, height 6 feet tall, weight 195 pounds, blue eyes, sandy blonde hair, and his skin color is tan. Karn mostly uses a short bow, but he can use a crossbow. His short-term goal is to become proficient with long and short-range weapons and develop good relations with a merchant. His long-term goal is to achieve ultimate power and skills, invisibility, or something close to it. So these are the characters that we have right now in the game. I'm going to be introducing more characters eventually. I have other people who are going to be playing the game as the season progresses and the story goes on. All the characters who are going to be in, it all depends on how many people from my friend group come in and join us. I know of at least 2 or 3 people who are other people who are going to join us, and unfortunately one of them I tried recording in another episode and it kind of didn't go too well. There was another episode where I was supposed to introduce everybody, but the recording didn't go too well. So technically episode 1 is going to be episode 2, but never mind about the technicalities for that. So this game is something I've been working on for a few weeks. For those of you who do not know, I love to create my own games. I've created a Harry Potter RPG, a Harry Potter board game. I've created many different card games. And this is my my 3rd RPG that I've made. No, 4th RPG that I've made, and I just enjoy doing it. And I don't know, I just had this desire to make a new one, and this is the most in-depth I've ever gotten with a game. With NARU Tower, the character development is so huge. Like with classes, you have your starting class, your second class, subclass 1, subclass 2, and your final classes. All of it builds up, and The setting for the tower, Naru Tower, is a giant tower, 50 feet in on each side. Well, not 50 feet, 50 miles on each side. 50 feet would be pretty small. Yeah, 50 miles on each side, and there's multiple cities and small towns, and there's all these main quests and subquests. I don't have any of the main or subquests like planned out. Whoever's going to be GMing your game will have to plan all of that out themselves. But you have to complete all the main quests to be able to get to the first dungeon. Well, to get to the dungeon, and then there's dungeon bosses and all that stuff. Your GM should be the one to dictate, like, if you have to fight other things before that, or if there's other things you have to do to get to the main boss. But the higher you get on the floors, like, there isn't a set floor that you have to get to. It all depends on what like I said, what your GM wants you guys to do. But the higher you get on the floors, the more advanced your characters and your everything's gonna get. Like on the first floor, that's just your basic floor, like medieval fantasy stuff. But eventually, the higher you get, the more modern it gets, and eventually, you'll be able to be crafting like airships. Airships have laser pistols, laser rifles, cars, all those kind of things. Eventually, higher up, and each class progresses. Like, if you have a merchant, the merchant can become some kind of engineer and be creating like mech suits, different types of weapons, different types of vehicles, all those kind of things, and it's really exciting to be able to try to develop something like that. But then, lastly, each of our characters, I will try. Well, no, I don't know. I might think about having the stat sheets in the description eventually, but it all depends on how the game kind of goes. So I'm gonna be releasing it episode by episode right after we record it, and so hopefully this goes well. The files that you're going to need if you want to learn how to play this game and play it with your friend group, those are all going to be free for you guys. And I'm going to be updating it every once in a while because I know there's going to be mistakes and some stuff I need to change. So please keep going along with whatever whatever we do for the game, and please follow along as we go episode by episode. And well, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, night, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. Have a great one of those, and I'll see you guys later.